Hi, so I'm going to be adding a single strut into a 2014 Subaru Outback. This is the strut I found online. It was about $65 with about the same mileage as my vehicle in it, 110,000 miles. There's the vehicle in which I will be installing it. It's just the front left strut that's struggling. It's a bend in it when I bought it. So I'm just prepping the piece now. What I've used to prep the piece is some cleaner, a sander, and I'm then gonna paint it with some Rust-Oleum. This stuff, basically a barbecue paint. And after that, I'll be ready to go ahead and just jack the forward left side of the car up and put this in there. Let's see how easily I can get that done. Alright, so I was careful not to get my barbecue paint on any of the rubber components. It's looking a little bit better now after being brushed off. Kind of expecting that this piece doesn't have any other component issues to it. I suppose it's going to be pretty straightforward install. It kind of looks like a kind of half new piece now because I basically hit it everywhere that there was potential rust issue down the line. So this should be something I'm comfortable to install at this point in my semi good condition car. Once I get this piece in, that car should be in really good shape. Here we go. Okay, so I've removed the tire and I'm looking at my 2014 Subaru Outback, which has the top of the strut here, 3 little bolts to remove his existing strut. Here with the same components, looks like I've got a pretty easy change. The kink in my strut, is it visible? That's a good question. But there is a bend in this strut which is causing the inside to wear faster than the outside. I was confirmed this by a garage, but I do not actually see the bend in it. I would really like to. I think it is visible there. You can see how that whole portion is bending kind of upwards in that direction. Yeah, there you can see the bend is pretty severe from that angle. So I believe that's the reason. The tire that was on there for about 1,000 miles does show a good like 8 out of 32 or more here, and on the inside. So the thread on the inside is much less. It's been nearly worn out. So it's down to about there. It's down to about 2 out of 32 compared to 8 or 10 out of 32 on this side. These were new tires. Took me a couple tires swapping around to figure out that it was actually the strut that was bent, and a friendly garage who helped to assess that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to replace this strut, which involves removing this portion, these 2 bolts, and then pulling it down from there. Hopefully that's it. Let me see how quick I can get this done. Alright, I got this guy off real easy. It was just a little clip. I then worked on the brake line. That came off real easy. Just this 1 bolt. Then I got to these 2 big ones holding the strut to the whole wheel. Alright, so there we go. The wheel is off of the strut. So now it's just a matter, should be, of removing these 3. I can get my strut off of there and get my replacement strut, which is not bent, back on there. From there you can see this guy is bent. That's where you can see the bend in it as it's curving downwards there, which is outwards in terms of being on that driver's side of the car. Then here is the comparison to the one I'm replacing it with. I do want to make sure that I'm replacing it with one that's not damaged. And here's what I've got. See the bend? You cannot see the bend. Hopefully that's clear enough. There's a bit of a bend, so this one goes like this, and then whoop. Here there's no bend, this one goes straight. Alright, so I don't know whether my strut was bent. Here's the strut I've removed. A garage told me that that strut might be bent at the bottom here. Like right there, it's curving outwards a little. But now I've learned about camber with this upper bolt. And here I'm going to demonstrate with the new strut in there. And here's a go at adjusting camber. As you can see, when I go upwards, the entire disc brake is also going upwards. When I go downwards, the disc brake goes down a little as well because of the camber on that upper bolt.